And the state Senate is putting Michigan schools at risk of losing federal education funding. The Senate is debating new Common Core standards. The stalemate has educators pushing the pause button. NBC 25's Walter Smith-Randolph in the newsroom right now telling us some of the community comparing what's happening in Lansing to what's going on right now in Washington. Walter?
That's right, Bill. Educators are calling it Michigan's own government shutdown. The State House agreeing on the Common Core, but no dice in the Senate. Now districts are wondering what happens to everything they've planned for. Michigan's Common Core at the center of controversy yet again.
We can't have programs right now that deal with the Common Core.
If they don't pass state standards, then you lose federal funding.
The state Senate still bickering over whether or not to approve the new education standards, putting districts on hold statewide.
Being held up means there's no funding.
This holdup leaving districts across Michigan wondering what happens to the last 3 years of training for the new standards.
It puts us on hold for probably a month.
How do you function without funding? That's where you get your money from to run your school system. That's where the state gets their money from that they give us for state aid. So without it, what do you do?
Dr. Richard Syrick says the pause isn't problematic now, but could be if it continues.
The Senate needs to do its due diligence, and when they do that, I think it'll pass.
If the state does not pass a new set of standards, it will not meet federal standards. That means most of Michigan's schools will be considered failing and could lose funding. In the newsroom, Walter Smith-Randolph, NBC 25 News. Bill?
Walter, thanks.